There we go. Alright, we're live for realsies now.
Ooh.
Goodness. Always with the issues with the microphone.
The difficulties are technical.
Yeah. Technical style issues. Problems. You know what I mean? Problems. You know what I mean? Oh goodness, I'm echoing through somebody's Discord. What's up, Alley Cats? Yeah. Certainly was a little bit of echo. How's everybody doing today?
Hello.
Man. What a day.
Evening.
Evening, yeah, actually evening. We're doing an evening shift today. But it's when I felt like rolling, man. I don't know. Wanted to have Lux next to me, wanted to make sure Everybody seemed to be pretty busy in the middle of the day, and I haven't been catching that early morning stream, and I haven't felt like dick riding the news, like the really nothing of note going on for me. Like in the news, not a lot of spicy true crime news I really care too much about. So I've moved on to a little bit of entertainment lately. That's been the news I've been following. Hey, what up, Alley Cats? But yeah, let me tell you right now. We got a few topics we'll dive into today. I wanted to talk about with you.
Yeah.
You know, deep dive a little bit maybe. Just
I'm over here still technically working, but
give our thoughts and feels
it's
on
fine.
it. See if anybody else has any thoughts or feels on it. You know. But goodness, I hope everybody's been having a good week. I really do. It's been a really good week over here.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yeah.
Nothing. Excuse her as she deals with mounds of tickets.
Mm-hmm.
Dope. Look at her over here balling. She's Love's been putting out fires. Hey, what up, Rod? It's good to hear from you, bud. What up, Rod? Man. Been playing Destiny 2 on Lux's channel too. That's been fun as hell, dude.
Mm-hmm. Our little late night stream.
Yeah, I'm really a fan of it now.
It was a lot of fun last night.
Yeah.
We got a meme out of it.
Yeah.
Stanody
hooked it up with a meme. Yeah.
It was great.
It was
It's on
really
the
good.
Discord.
I really
I
do
posted it.
enjoy. I haven't enjoyed streaming gaming in a minute, honestly. Like it's just been. I feel like I'm too quiet or something. But Destiny might be the perfect game for me to stream, man. Like that might be where it's at. And fun time every time. Man, I hear there's snow again in Arkansas, Justin.
Oh, it's snowing again?
That's what he was saying earlier. He saw somebody going and buying a bag of ice in the snow. It's like, dude, are you for real? Holy ish.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right on, Danny's here. And Danny's here. What up, Danny? I'm excited. I haven't asked special guest yet if we're doing an echo chamber tomorrow. I'm not sure how it's going with COVID. I guess I should ask Google first. If I'm getting, I don't want him to come over and give him COVID. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had COVID, so I try to set a good example virtually, and I'm still just a little freaked about potentially giving somebody COVID or it laying dormant in the place. So I'm gonna try to do some scrubbing after this stream before our Destiny stream. Hey, virtual hug, Erica. It's good to hear from you, lady.
Hi, Erica.
Yeah. Mics. Y'all catching a lot of reverb, like you're being picked up in two mics. Oh, shit. Still? Shouldn't be. I don't think I'm coming through on the desktop audio. Duck quacks on echo? Wonder why we would be echoing.
Huh.
Ah,
Oh, was that it?
I found it. Hey, did I fix the echo? I think I did. My bad. What's up, guys? You gotta love the mysteries of Streamlabs. I don't know why a new audio channel opened and was like, hey, you want this mic full fucking blast? It's like, no, I don't. I really don't want that. I want my filters on it, please. Please. Good. Echo's gone. Yeah, dude, I've been fairly pumped to make a return to the YouTubes and the Twitch and the Facebooks and the streaming, man. I'm glad to be back, guys. I've really been digging this. Oh, who's already trying to report this video? That's hilarious. My ad suitability. Nonsense. Papish. Beesh. But here in just a little bit, I want to roll through and get our topics that we'll clip for the playlists on the homepage. And again, if anybody wants to start being a regular voice or face on, I think we got Justin on the rants page now, a few different videos. Mm-hmm. I've been loving that. I love it when we the fan theory yesterday that Boba Fett is actually a different, like the one we're seeing on screen right now is a different clone of Jango. I love that. There's a different Boba. Thinks he's Boba, but he's not. It's like the Spider-Man clone saga, but for Boba Fett. But in a way that works, as opposed to obstruct, decades of storyline structure for Spider-Man. It destroyed that. The clone saga destroyed Spider-Man. You know anything about that?
The Clone Saga.
The Clone Saga and Spider-Man. Okay, yeah. So they introduce clones of Peter Parker into a run of Spider-Man, right? Mm-hmm. And nobody can tell who the real Spider-Man is. Including the people who think they're Peter Parker. So you don't really know who's been living as what. Like, by the end of it, I know we have a Scarlet Spider in the form of Ben Reilly, who took the name of Uncle Ben and Aunt May's maiden name, I believe. So Ben Reilly. Mm-hmm. And kind of a fan favorite visual character, I've noticed, particularly in like the cosplay convention circuit, because he's like one of the first hoodie kind of Spider-Men. Mm-hmm. I love his costume. I always I dig it. You can feed me a comic called Too Many Spider-Men, and I'll read it. I'll read it. I want as many Spider-Men on screen as possible. I want that. Oh, robot voices. Erica thought it was on purpose. No, like we said, we're starting hot with some technical difficulties. The mic went from not working to working hella good. You get deep into cloning. Is there some kind of boomer cloning conspiracy?
A boomer cloning?
I'm trying to think. Yeah, well, old people talking about clones.
I mean, I read earlier today that cloning your pets is getting popular.
That's dope.
That's happening.
That's dope.
I didn't hear anything else.
Yeah, I'm not really part of the fur parent thing. I'm from an industrialized kind of animal background. I've worked at a livestock auction and stuff like that, so my compassion for animals, while it's there, I would never really consider myself a fur parent. Like, I'm a real parent mm-hmm. to a human child. Yeah. So like, a pet's not my kid, that's my homie at best. It's my homie at best. It's one of the things I love about Special Guest is the way he treats his pets. You'll never hear him call himself their dad. It's like, I'm not that fucking animal's dad. That's my homie. What are you talking about?
Cat mom.
Yeah, and I like that.
That's why it's not on my profile.
Well, and see, I like it. And I'll use it in I think it has a place. But the people I'm talking about are the illogical, like they put it in a baby Bjorn and take it to the cafe and stuff. And it's two.
Or they have one of those. Strollers for Pomeranians
for their dog, and it's dude, 2/5 of the population is allergic to that pet. I don't know if a Chili's is the best place for your cat. That's the people I'm talking about, not if you call yourself a fur parent. I don't mean it like that. Like it has a place, and socially I've noticed most people kind of have it in a place. They don't consider themselves full on actual parent, which is cool. Boy, it got bright on that side of the building, huh?
The sun's setting.
Oh, I'm not used to doing the stream at this time of day. It's wild.
Yeah, the sun's on that side of the apartment.
That's crazy.
So it's coming through the bedroom window.
Oh, good lord. I don't know if I've ever streamed at this time of day. At 5 p.m. What up, Justin? Oh, snap. Gosh. Yeah, look at it. Look at it, Winter Wonderland.
Oh my gosh.
Just... Yeah, it looks like home at wintertime, boy. Yes! Oh, man. And Justin, nothing better than that wintertime cigarette. That's for sure. That's for sure. It's bizarre to see it and know that that's what's going on right now and living in the desert now. It's weird. It's 70 degrees today. It was gorgeous earlier. It was weird.
It was really nice.
It was 50 degrees when I woke up this morning.
Oh, it did one of those. Arkansas pulled one of those, packed some flip-flops and a poncho. That's my favorite.
Flip-flops, poncho, and your winter gear.
Man, bring a parka, snowshoes, and swim trunks. We're going from 78 degrees to negative 17. Lord. Oh, they cloned a pig's heart and put it in a guy. Word, Danny. Word. For real? Look, man, here's the thing. If my heart's bunk and busted out, I'll take a pig heart. If it'll work. If it's like even a 90% chance that it'll work. But they got to give me the whole cloned pig heart. I'd take it. You know. It's been a minute, Debbie. A couple days ago, I talked to Zimmy. I want to say the beginning of this week, or while I had COVID, I talked to him. I know that. So I've been checking in on Zimmy. We're great. We're Insta fam. So we follow each other on Instagram. Yeah. Life was 100%. Word, Danny. See, so wait, somebody committed a crime when they got the pig heart in them? See, axolotls can regrow their own organs and limbs. I love axolotls. I brought them up to you before.
Yes.
I wouldn't mind an axolotl tank. That's the kind of pet I'm looking for. It's like an axolotl tank.
You just want a Pokemon.
I do.
Tell the truth.
I really do. I want a Pokemon. Like a bird of prey or an axolotl. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell what Pokemon I'm fond of by that. But that's the pets I'm interested in. Like, I want a straight up red-tailed hawk or things that go in a fish tank. All the mammal options I'm allergic to. I do think it's really brave though. Lux is like one of the bravest people I've ever known.
What?
For adopting a special needs cat.
Oh,
It's like one of the bravest things, like to completely interrupt your lifestyle by taking in like a cat that is stunted to the age of like a human toddler kind of behavior, like tantrums and stuff like that. Like no emotional control. It's a lot to take on. And she's brave. You're brave for it, man. Like, I don't know. You nailed it. Like, and you do it spectacularly. Like, it's the way you wrestle. The way you wrestle that full-grown, obese cat. And there's no chance anybody else would have ever adopted that cat. Like, you're brave. It's dope. It's dope of you.
Yo,
You're
my
kind
cat is
soul.
not special needs. She's just stupid.
She's a diva.
I wanna be clear.
She's been really extra lately, this cat. I've been around a lot of cats. Each cat kind of has their own personality, genuinely. I get why I'm a cat fan. I like cats and dogs. I talk like I don't, but it's because I'm allergic. I need to distance myself. But I love animals, man. Special guest and Angel have a cat that is also very unique. I was very used to that cat. Moving in with Lux and this cat. Different cat. Completely different cat. Diva. A diva compared to Angel and Special Guest cat. Special Guest and Angel's cat could give a fuck less as long as he's fed and can look out a window and can go in and out of a door. Like, he doesn't like it when I sing sometimes. Special Guest cat. Which is fair. I'm not a good singer. I've never advertised myself as a singer. So fair, not a vocalist. But your cat has a food problem. A problem with food. Like, I've never seen a cat so needy and hateful of a diet. And needs a diet. This cat. She's roughly the weight of a full-grown male raccoon. And she charges at you like a horny male raccoon. It's crazy. It's crazy the way she like has little snide ways. She fucks with me. She'll knock things off of my end table, or she'll you know, try to get up on my food or something. But Lux, she'll just charge and attack Lux.
Yeah.
She just runs and attacks her.
Yeah.
She's just like, ah!
Yeah.
I've never seen. It's crazy. My cat is deep thinks I'm calling him. Oh, sorry, yeah. It looks sharper than a glass-eyed scalpel. Well, then maybe we'll be doing, you know, maybe we'll be doing more stuff like this. Oh, Michelle. Oh, it's Michelle's husband. Oh, the baby.
Husband?
Michelle's feeding the baby right now. Oh.
How is the baby? How is everybody? I feel like it's been a minute since I've been able to catch up.
Yeah. Oh, Danny. See, I kind of almost agree with that. Dogs are for people that want worshipped. Cats are for people who are like cats are for worshiping.
I do not worship that thing.
She forces you to.
Yeah, she kinda
She
does.
wants you to.
She like expects attention a lot.
Oh, she jumps in front of your eyes.
Yeah.
Like she could snuggle up next to you. You could be petting her and talking to her, but if you're not looking at her, she'll get in your face. Like, stop doing everything else and look at me. It's one of the most needy things I've ever seen. You know.
She was doing a little.
Get a dog and a cat. Teach the dog, yeah, to worship the cat. It's a smart. Special's actually onto something. That's about how he had it figured out. Special guest is like a very observant and kind roommate to his pets. It's a very adult relationship. Special guest and his pets. It's beautiful. And natural, honestly, the way it should be. I've seen people get a little too. I got some friends, man, that get just. That's not your kid, dude. Just have a kid. Just have a kid if you want a baby that bad. Just have a baby. You know, it can't be that hard to make a baby happen if you want a baby. If you're having a hard time making a baby, I'm sorry. It's adoption agencies. I hear the list can be long. I'm sorry about that. Oh, look at you, guys. Lux participated in the booking of Yngwie Malmsteen. Now, you guys know a lot of us are guitar heads, man. We're gear nerds, we're guitar sluts, man. We're shred daddies. Shred daddies, guitar slut, whatever you want to be called. That's what we are, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Michelle and her husband officially got married over the Christmas holiday.
Oh, how sweet.
Hell yes, dude. Tie that knot, dude. I'm proud of you guys. You know. Yeah. Hell yeah, we're shredding on Echo Chamber this week. Okay, hell yeah. Yeah, I was gonna see like tomorrow. I'm open to do Echo Chamber. That's really all I want to do tomorrow is Echo Chamber. And I have a way. We're gonna tighten up the format of Echo Chamber. It's gonna get a playlist again. I posted older episodes into the reviews playlist, which I did that while I was sick. I couldn't make content, but I found a stash of lost tapes from this YouTube channel, from our YouTube channel, and so I put those on the review just to have them up, man. And I know at least like 40 of y'all saw that ish, so thank you. Thank you. Be sure to check out the clips and stuff, man. Those helped me out a lot, you know. Yeah. That's how that goes. There's oh my gosh. 3 kids, 1 dog, 2 ferrets, and an axolotl. And a man baby husband. We got man child husband. I love you, Erica. Erica's got a whole funny farm, dude. That's a lot. Mostly the 2 ferrets I say are a lot. Only because I've seen 2 ferrets be like a lot. Like a lot. And when I don't know. I've seen your ferrets be chill as hell on stream. I know if you guys go back enough streams, you can see those ferrets chilling. So Erica might be like Arianthe. Like Arianthe, if Arianthe was handling a snake in front of me, I don't think I would panic or run away. Now, I feel like I've come a long way in that. I used to really be scared of most reptiles that people would keep as pets. That freaks me out. You know. 22 ferrets, Erica? Oh my gosh. That lady, Erica, be real with me. Does her house smell like pee? Does it smell like pee in there? It has to. It has to smell like pee. Like, it has to smell like pee in there. No possible way it doesn't. Goodness. Is everybody getting quarantined, by the way? My child had only 7 classmates in school the other day because everybody else was quarantined.
Yep.
And then he ended up quarantined because baby mama got COVID. So my son's quarantined still till the 25th. Wild. Why? So if you guys are out there, if you're quarantined, throw a hand up, dude. Say what's up. Say what's up. Oh, next Thursday? Start seeing spiders and snake. What, Danny? Oh, hell yeah, Michelle. Michelle's husband. Pre-millennial extremity. Fuck yeah, special. Death metal, black metal, war metal. I'm excited. You know, I've got a format laid out for Echo Chamber where if we have to clip it, we can. But we're gonna start, you know, we're gonna play a track through and then we'll discuss it. So it's gonna be more like a traditional radio program where we play what special guest has curated for us. I think I'd like it that way. It'll vibe a lot more like a traditional radio program. And so we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. It's Echo Chamber's one of my favorite things to do, and I think I want to turn it into something that's more like a, you know, copyrights be damned. We're gonna listen to a whole song together and then talk about it. And if they want to take it down, they can take it down. But we'll be here and we're gonna do it. And I think I have a way to keep it up demonetized. I think it'll be ad free. Echo Chamber. I think we'll keep Echo Chamber ad free. And go from there. Honestly, because I like starting the show with Cassiopeia. That's become a theme that I've loved on the channel, and I wished I could just keep around. Like, my intro is like a specific Cassiopeia track, Galactic Funk, and it's copywritten music. You know, you can't use that as an intro to your show, but it's my favorite get psyched to do this channel track. Like ever. It's like, and then I discovered it on the first stream I ever did on the channel. So it's been here from the beginning. So Echo Chamber, I'm bringing it back. We're gonna start the show with Cassiopeia like we used to, and we're gonna listen to some music together, and we're gonna talk about it. It's gonna be a really good time. I'm really excited about it. Mostly because special guest is also just an expert at crate digging and pulling tracks, and he's been in this. I've been I'm at the point where I get upset when I have any break in his death metal shares. Like, if he goes to post something else that's not death metal, like in the last week, I'm mad. I'm like, the fuck? Bring the death metal back. Death metal selection. Boy. Boo, talk about death metal more. So, you know. But yeah. That's, oh yeah, dude, I opened something up with an epic guitar riff, yeah. Danny, it's your 8th account? That's about right, bro. Yeah, I don't roll like that. I don't roll like that. But no, I'm gonna start opening the show. Ooh, sorry. Ooh, that was awkward. Huh. Your headphone cable went in between my toe, and it felt weird.
Hold my whole...
It felt so weird. Made me tingle. Alright, but no, yeah, Lux Radio sounds upper class and you love it, yeah. That's what the evening has been. Hey, between 9 and 11 our time, that's really what we're up to. Tune into Queen Lux. Queen spelt with a V. We're gonna be playing Destiny 2. Yeah. We're gonna do it. I'm hella jelly of her evening stream numbers, dude. That's so dope. If that's what you people want, it's what you'll get. You know? We had a small private wedding with family and friends and then went out to Olive Garden after leaving the courthouse. Oh, Michelle, that sounds sweet.
How sweet.
That sounds sweet. You know, I'm divorced, but I had a courthouse wedding. We had planned the whole shebang. It was real DIY. We had a venue. We had everything. We had the venue booked. We bailed. We bailed out of it. We didn't want to do it anymore. Didn't want to do that shit. It was just the morning where I woke up. I was like, I don't even want to do this shit anymore. She's like, oh, thank God you said that. Fucking planning a wedding. And I'm done planning a wedding. And, yeah. Kind of speaks to, you know, we're divorced now. So, make of that what you will. I feel like every time anybody brings up marital stuff, I'm like, I'm very happy for you. I'm divorced. I'm bad at it, I think. I don't know. No, eat one stuff. My cat loves your shoe, Merc. I think it's because there's no screaming. What? Oh, my show. Oh yeah, yeah. I scream sometimes. I try to go away from the mic if I scream though. I'm a little bit microphone aware. I try to be. I'm getting more tight about it as I look away and go off mic. My bad. Yeah. But I was alright with it for a minute. Yeah, Sean married 34 years. See, Sean's probably the person you need to ask. I would imagine a lot of it has to do with compatibility. And maybe more than that. Maybe compromise, understanding, growth over time, communication. I don't know. So there's a lot to it. Chrissy's been engaged for 11 years? I've been engaged for 11... Get married. It's not even a joke anymore, Chrissy. Get married. Been engaged since 2011.
Oh, wow.
It's 2020. That's an 11-year engagement.
Hey.
That's some Ted Mosby business.
Right,
that's some... Yeah, not to spoil How I Met Your Mother. That's some Ted Mosby shit. So they stayed engaged for forever and then finally just courthoused it. A lot of people hated the end of How I Met Your Mother. I liked it. I had a good time with that. I thought it was really cute. I had a really good time with it. I liked the entirety of that show, though. I think there was a couple seasons I'm like, what's happening? This is weird. But they always brought it around, man. Those are some pretty solid writers for a multicam sitcom. Probably the last good multicam sitcom we'll ever see. You know, I don't like that Big Bang Theory. I'm a nerd, so like every old Southern lady I knew kept saying to me like, hey, do you love Big Bang Theory? 'Cause nerds? I'm like, no, I don't. I don't watch it. I don't like this shit. I'm not shaming anyone that does. I'm sure it's a fine show, but no. No, I don't watch it. Ain't done. I found my first crush. I shared 35 years for. She found me on Facebook. Now we're engaged. I should write a book. Oh, got you, Danny. Word. Oh, Michelle's fallen into a schedule with her husband and the baby. Beautiful to witness, Michelle. You know. That's, yeah, Steve from Blue's Clues has a pretty broad musical career. Steven Drozd of the Flaming Lips has produced, I believe, more than one record for him now. I know he's done at least one record for Steve from Blue's Clues, but he has a pretty rich, vibrant solo musical career, Steve. You know, he really shines, and if you catch him, if you're in the Oklahoma area, and you manage to see one of his, you know, one of his shows or concerts or anything like that in the future, if concerts are even a thing in the future, check him out. Check him out, particularly in the Oklahoma area. You know, when you get those Flaming Lips fans there for Steve, that's a good time. That's a good time. I don't know if anybody knew that correlation, but the Flaming Lips and Steve go Way back. Way back. Steve seems like a good dude. It's like a cool indie artist. You know the indie artist vibe. Lux probably knows what I'm talking about. Like they're not too up their own. Like Steve from Blue's Clues. He gives a cool indie artist vibe. Mm-hmm. You know, like indie artists, like not too far up his own a little bit self-aware, but knows his product is dope. Like,
yeah.
Personally, Steve seems like a pretty cool dude.
Isn't he
Christy has 2 broken fingers now. I look like, oh, she's doing this. You doing the live long and prosper all day, dude? I love that. I love Spock. Rest in peace, Leonard Nimoy, dude. Love Spock to death. That's a lot of cool, random, Jewish cultural insertion into Star Trek, like Nimoy is responsible for, and this is one of them. This is it's a blessing, and I love it. Saint Madness sometime on YouTube or Spotify. Let me hear some music that you wrote, Danny. Yeah, I'm gonna do that actually. I'm gonna write that down right now because I'd like to have at least a day of the week outside of Echo Chamber where my stream is just a traditional radio program where I play user submitted music or music videos. I've done it before. I call it music video hell, and I want to do it again. Let's see here. What was it? Saint Madness for Gilbert. I'll absolutely check. Yeah, you might end up on some. You'll probably end up on this channel, Danny. Again, if you guys have music in particular that you'd like played, I want to bring back the radio part of MURKradio. So. Oh, Lord, Danny. Lordy, lordy. Hell yeah. Well, I like heavy. The heavier the better. There's no genre limitation here at MURKradio. I don't gatekeep genre. I'm proud of anybody who's splicing up time with sound. So, if you're chopping up time with sound, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for having done it and released it and being proud of it. So, I want to hear it. I want to hear your stuff. Let's see, Michelle's trying to come up with a schedule for Devin with him working and me staying at home with her little girl. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know, Michelle. I think my suggestion for schedules... I mean, I really have to turn the mic over to Lux for schedules. I am horrible. I'm horrible. I'm bad at scheduling and scheduling advice.
Scheduling?
Yeah. Oh, she's trying to schedule for her husband and stuff like that. And they're falling into. I think they'll fall into one naturally with the baby. The baby sets the schedule, so there's really no advice to give other than meet the needs of the child and make sure it's split up as evenly as you can.
Yeah.
Do what you can when you can.
I mean, take your wins where you can get them. Like, as far as sticking to that schedule. That's why I try to... Yeah. That's why, even with my career, I know I don't have a child, but...
Okay.
Even with my career, sometimes it seems like I'm like, oh, well, we did this today. That's cool.
Yeah.
Like, we got this done today. Sometimes you just gotta look at it like that.
Saint Madness drowning on air. Boom, sorry, Danny.
What do you mean you might have a present for us?
Aw.
What? Your dad makes his own mead?
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh, I love mead.
Yeah. Hell yeah, Michelle. Oh, you finance a rock band in Arizona. Oh, word, Danny. That's dope. Asking for a bottle. Hell yeah, Michelle. We'll take it. You guys know me. I only have a glass on special occasions, but that sounds like it's like it's a pretty good time. That sounds like it's a reason to celebrate, Michelle. So, have a glass. What's the rock band that you finance here in Arizona, Danny? Again, I'll check them out too. Again, anybody have bands or anything they want to promote, or if anybody wants to super chat a link to pull up or screen share, I'll do that. But during the streams, if it's not a super chat, I'll probably check it out first and then play it on the channel.
What's up, Merc?
What up, Alley Cats?
Hey.
Erica says meat is yuck. I've had some good ones, but I'm a fan of specifically the beers I'm hella allergic to. So I like the dark. I like it. The stinkier, the better. When my beer palate's in,
There can be really good mead, but a lot of them are not that good. I guess that people try their first try, because they're not all good.
Yeah.
It's a particular process and made from honey, so it's not as easy.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. Probably why it's so precious. Probably why it's so precious and sweet to the kind of beer peoples.
Hi, Erica.
I used to be an IPA hipster, I guess, for a minute. By that I mean if I was trying to impress somebody nearby, I'd get an IPA, but I was an alcoholic, so I'd go get a $5 pitcher and say I had company coming, but drink the whole thing, and just keep doing that until the grossest bar in Fayetteville kick me out. So go home. Like, oh shit. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a booze nerd, if there is such a thing.
Oh yeah. That's I'm in the sober community for the most part with John, but I appreciate the side of it. Again, there's an artistry to all things crafted that I respect and appreciate and like.
Right, and I think once you get over the drinking to get drunk phase, and you are, I too once participated in. I also drank really shitty things for a long time, thinking that was it. But then you kind of, at least for me, I found the craft side and the professional side of things, and fell down that rabbit hole of deliciousness and history and cultures and backstories and flavors and working with chefs and things, and then you go down that road and you start really just drinking as part of an experience instead of a means to an end,
Yeah. Where I had found a sober appreciation for alcohol was in the history of my family's moonshining. My family used to moonshine in the Ozarks way back in the day. Still have a cousin who will set up a little setup every now and then, and hearing from my grandfather, both of us sober at the time, talking about just the different ways in which he's seen and ways he knows how to make alcohol, and yeah, learning kind of like it's part of Ozark heritage at a certain point. Like if your family's been there for a while, they probably had to moonshine or did moonshine, particularly through Prohibition, or bought moonshine like a mug, which means they probably owned a business, which means you probably inherited that business.
Yeah.
So it's from a very, interesting place. Not a lot of old families, but, as probably anybody could expect, my family, again, historically, we're either on one extreme of the law or the other. Where it's never seems to be in between, where somebody's just the fucking good one.
Yeah.
So that's how I try to roll. But, normally there's like an ancestor that's a cop, ancestor that's Pinkerton, or soldiers and shit, and then the other side it's like, no, there's moonshiners and grifters and the founder of a major world religion.
Yeah. Well, anything you do professionally or for a long time or generationally, you're going to get good at, and it is almost a craft no matter what it is.
Yeah. Love you, brothers, but I do not have a dot in my brother's talent for drinking Guinness in me. Oh goodness, yeah. See, I feel like I used to be able to put it away, like my European blow would show up. I could drink like a German for a minute, but boy, was that bad for me. I have no control. So it'd be all fine and dandy if I only did it at Oktoberfest, but now my palate for it's gone. So I get one glass deep and I'm like, I'm lightheaded. I'm going to bed. And I get, like I've become an old lady about it.
Oh, how cute!
Yeah, it's Lux. I'll get like one beer in me, and I'm like, I'm sleepy.
I know.
I'm going to bed.
I barely drink it all now, like for the past 2 years of my alone time here in my apartment. Except for when I still judge competitions. Spirit competitions and from distillers all over the world and canned cocktail competitions, because canned beverages are now all the rage again. As you know, there's some really good ones I'm sure you've seen out there now.
Yeah.
That are really craft and interesting. So we judged, like 400 different entrants of that, and tequila and whiskey. I do a whiskey competition.
Yeah.
Judging that every year too.
Oh, Michelle, that's an amazing news. See, judging a competition like that would be cool as hell. I could not be so. Even if I was to spit alcohol out and to test it, like tasting it that way, I'd probably still catch enough of a buzz. I'd be like, I'm sleeping now, guys. Goodbye.
Oh, you definitely can. You got to be careful, and your palate gets blown at a certain point. You just it's not really right to continue, as it's the way I feel. Like it's unfair to the participants in the competition because you can't actually, your palate gets fatigued.
Yeah. Oh, Barney says he likes the thumbnail for the video. Thank you, Barney. If anybody makes art of our beautiful mugs, I will incorporate it into the channel. That's how I roll. I also have a new Lo-Fi Girl avatar, which I'm pumped about. It's me, but in the Lo-Fi Girl setting. I'm pumped about it.
Is that you at your computer doing your thing?
I think, yeah, basically. It's the Lo-Fi Girl from the Lo-Fi Beats to Study from Chill. Well, it's not Chilled Cow anymore. It's Lo-Fi Girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Lo-Fi Girl, a fish. Back when it was Chilled Cow, I had my music in rotation on there. I don't think I'm still in rotation on Lo-Fi Girl, but I was there for a minute, and I got a lot of residual play from click-throughs from that channel. So shout out Lo-Fi Girl, man. They really.
My coworker found you through.
Really? Yeah.
Really?
Speaking of, I have a need for a intro outro little ditty if you're into ditty making.
Oh, I can jingle make. That's something I can absolutely make. What kind of genre are you thinking? What kind of show?
It's a kind of a new project that just kind of randomly fell into with a couple other gals that were doing research on some cases that I was looking at too, and we're gonna do like a collaborative project. Anyway, so it's true crime. It's focusing first on this Summer Wells case, but it's it potentially could be a model that could be used for other cases of missing or.
Gotcha. You're building a format with it, so this is it's functionally like a true crime. So you're looking for maybe some interesting, suspenseful kind of stuff, like a spoopy intro, maybe.
Yeah.
So you don't need you don't want bright colors and
Correct. And we kind of the theme we're playing on is, so as I don't know if anybody who's been watching kind of that Summer Wells fiasco right now, it's kind of turned into a lot of creators getting involved, almost too involved, like gonzo journalism gone wild with.
They're just showing up at those addresses unlawfully,
right.
They're just trespassing at this point.
They're just taking things into their own hands, and some of them are quote unquote from the drama community and whatever. So there's been this sort of kind of backlash against them, and then almost feeling sorry for the suspects again because of this. So it's just been kind of a comedy of errors and a dramedy, and along with a true crime case. Plus, the suspects themselves, the parents, have jumped on board the social media train and made a YouTube channel and all that craziness. So they're feeding into it themselves when they're the prime suspects. So it's really a unique situation. But I do think this won't be the first and only time. It's maybe just the first time or the kind of preview for what's to come in this space, I imagine. It's just going to get more. There's going to be more and more creators on live streaming services like this, and then there's going to be more and more crime that becomes a little like digital investigations are going to be a huge part of it, and so there's a lot of web sleuths doing that sort of thing, getting into it, and so what we're trying to do is trying to use all those powers for good and try to combine forces and information based on it, all these disparate talents that anybody has in the community, basically, and turn that into something that could be useful and doesn't interfere with an investigation, hopefully, and maybe a model for future cases. So people can still feel involved and like they're participating and helping, but not ruining the prosecution's case, hopefully,
Yeah. So, okay. I think I can whip
So
you
it's
up. I think I
kind
can
of
whip
this
you up a little.
take on trauma.
Yeah. Okay. I can do it. I can get you a little intro outro snippet.
And I can send you some links to some discussions we've had already on this Friends channel, so you can kind of get the vibe of what we're doing. And then obviously we would give you credit, and I would love to come on here and talk about it when it gets further, that sort of thing,
Damn
and
straight.
if anybody on here wants to collab or whatever.
Damn straight, you better. Well, you got more work drama happening?
I can't do this.
Why?
I don't have everything I need.
Oh, you gotta go get stuff?
No.
Oh no.
It's
Just doesn't
can't.
exist?
I cannot physically do this.
Oh no.
Not until I hear from them.
Oh.
They made it extra hard for no
the
reason.
talent in themselves.
It's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling what I go through, you guys.
Oh, I hate that for you.
Huh?
Sorry, Lex.
This is this is tomorrow.
Good lord, okay.
tomorrow.
Well, they've been a
This
pain
is for
in the
tomorrow
ass.
when I
since
can't
you,
do it.
they've been a pain in the ass since you booked
That's
them.
frustrating.
Yeah, she booked them. Yeah.
I don't want to
Big
go
axe.
too
I
far.
don't want to say anything.
I will not ever go too far into my personal life here professionally, but I've been in a certain industry for a long time at this point, and I'm finally at director level, so like I'm the boss now, which I'm super excited about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's complicated. I will tell
Yep.
you.
It's cool seeing the behind the scenes.
It's complicated.
Turns out,
Yeah.
shit's hard.
More complicated than it should be.
Not that I would ever be in a realm where I would be having to be an artist booked by someone like Lutz, but it's definitely gonna change how I treat the bars I will probably play in the future.
Good for you. It's interesting when you see a different side of something you think you know really well, when you see like a different way to look at it. I feel you on that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. Well,
Alright, I guess I'm logging out of all this shit.
Well, hey, that's
It's
good.
the end of my day.
Well, the question is do I even shoot the clips for the playlist today?
Why not?
I don't know. I've already done a week's worth of work on a damn playlist.
I mean, you did, yeah.
But
You came out of the gate swinging after COVID.
I'm feeling a lot
You
healthier.
think you didn't because it was just, I clipped this, and this, and then edited it super quick and posted it.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to, with the videos that we posted this week, you could have just scheduled those for once a week or something.
Oh yeah, I
And,
could have
turn
stretched them
content.
out.
Yeah, well,
but,
I'm saying that you did a lot of content.
Yeah. But yeah.
Even just the past couple of days.
Yeah.
You've been back at this.
Yeah. So I'll probably, I don't know. That's the question: is do we shoot our clips now? You want to?
Yeah.
Are you feeling it? Should we? You know we're gonna be playing Destiny at 9 tonight. I'm so pumped to play Destiny tonight.
You got a new thing.
She's picking up. I feel like she's hopefully picking up some steam on an audience, man. Queen Lux on YouTube. One word instead of a U, it's a V. Queen Lux. Check us out. That's where I'm gonna be gaming.
QV.
There's Allie. But yeah, I don't really game all that much, but when I do, I game hard. And I guess actually rewatching last night's stream from your channel fucking cracked me up.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny. I never really thought about the idea of showing him any of my gaming streams. One, because they're so long, and two, like, it's just my point of view of how we play. It cracked him the hell up.
Oh, it was so funny watching me be a straight himbo. Like,
Watching
I'm
him
a dumbass. Yeah.
Flitter around the map while I'm sitting over here killing things that are behind him.
Yeah, the amount of things I pull and don't kill in a video game, dude.
That wind up shooting at me, so I'm like, pew pew.
It was so funny. I'm so trash garbage at first-person shooters, too. Like, if I don't have that MMO-style third-person view, I kill what's in front of me. I don't think about behind me.
And it was just really funny last night for you to see it and be like, that's what I look like to you?
Oh, wow. It's Destiny, so when I get, like, the pikes, that's my favorite shit ever. And I know I'm being squirrely when I'm on the pikes, but seeing it from her perspective is so funny.
And how many times he hits me
So
while
funny.
on said pikes.
Yeah.
Running straight into me.
Yeah. Oh, we love you too, Michelle. We love you too, Michelle.
Love you, Michelle. So glad that everything's going okay with y'all.
Yeah.
Aw.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you take care, Danny.
Should I put my website in the chat?
Oh.
Is that weird?
No, put it in there. That's where I'm gonna be gaming. If you guys want to game.
The gaming channel?
Yeah. That's where we'll be gaming. Donkey shit. But yeah, that link, that's the gaming channel link. That's where that's where I'll be gaming. I don't like to game alone on stream. I get quiet. That's kind of me time, guys. Like, I play a lot of games where I get like hella immersed and I have a lot of headcanon going on. Like, I'll play Stellaris with all the mods and just watch the AIs do things that I programmed them to do. And it's an anthill / sci-fi writing exercise. So I'm a pretty boring video gamer. I just kind of sit there and think. It's pretty boring. It's got to be boring. You've seen it. There's nothing streamable about the way I game when I'm playing something like Stellaris.
Well, you also throw it into auto mode.
Yeah, I throw it into auto. I wait for Earth to explode. I always set it to where Earth will explode.
He just waits for it.
Yeah, I have the Doomsday mod. So if you start as, you can set it. You can have an Earth that will end. And I see what happens to us. A lot. A lot. And again, I'm convinced humanity's not going out. We'll survive past the rock, probably. I'll never be a doomsayer, but when I video game, it's almost exclusively doomsdays. Like, it's for somebody who's pretty anti the concept of a doomsday. Like, I don't think that the planet will ever actually necessarily explode. I think it might become a shitty, uninhabitable ball, but you know,
It's a trending plot for sure.
yeah, hella trending plot. They made this doomsday mod for a reason, because people are like, what happens if? And it's like, we'll find out. Erica's not a boring gamer. She plays Animal Crossing and Pokemon. That's apparently
I literally have Animal Crossing and Pokemon on my Switch.
Erica, sounds like you need to
Yeah.
be playing Animal Crossing or something with luck. Can you cross animals together?
That is
I'm
not
even more
and I've
boring.
said that multiple times to you.
Oh yeah, that's not. I was talking about Pokemon.
You can play online with friends on Animal Crossing for sure. I'll have to give her my contact. Like
The Switch
code
info.
for my island. It looks like it's empty in comparison to a lot of other people's islands, but
Yeah.
that's because I haven't purchased the merry-go-round and all this other fancy shit that people have
Yeah.
in their islands.
Yeah.
I also
No.
barely got a cool resident weeks ago. There's no telling who wants to move off my island. It's been a few weeks since I've been on Animal Crossing.
Straight up. That's
Yeah, my boringness comes through in the fact that I don't game. So see, it's even more boring.
Look, a lot of people really don't have found out. I mean, there are a lot of people that watch people game and don't actually game themselves, which is an interesting demographic to me. I'm a fan of a few different gaming streams, for sure. Like, I like things like Game Grumps. That's, two people being incredibly hilarious while playing video games. But there's no camera on them, so you're really just... It's like being on the couch with your funny homies while they're playing a video game, which is how a lot of people my age in particular grew up. Like, that's what time with your friends was like. Mm-hmm. I like that. I like that concept.
I'm like Erica. I don't like to be like stressed out, and I get stressed in certain games. So like time things or
they're all moving on.
Just feels like work. Or, I just am like might as well.
Yeah, no, Erica, I can't. I don't like stressful games. I do. Okay, I like a good stressful game, but I gotta be playing with somebody. I gotta have some kind of.
To me, Destiny in itself is a stressful game to me, just because there's parts of it that I still don't understand. Like, we're very new at playing this game.
Only
played it for a couple
we're
of weeks.
By no means near the end game at all.
We barely just learned how to do any PvP. We won our first. We won our first gambit last night.
Yeah, won our first gambit.
Yeah,
I won our first gambit last night. Woo! Sorry, I've tore some shit up. Fucking.
I feel like this thing we're creating though with this true crime and like mystery like analysis thing is kind of like first person real life true crime game almost. It's like because you're able to potentially dig and find some things that no one else has found and then add it to what everybody else has found. It's going to be this kind of database based system where here's what we know and here's how we're going to connect it to the storyline, and then have a discussion part. We're going to present kind of what we have about a part based on the resources we have, timeline, maps, a first person account, this, that, whatever, but then also have a discussion portion of the show where we're taking recommendations, suggestions, input from the chat or call in, and if they can source it for us, we can add it to the bigger picture of this crime or this mystery.
That's dope. That's functionally special guest structure for the Tattered Map, and I like that about.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like that about the Tattered Map. Is there's like a Tiddly host and ways you can go look and check out our sources of what we've talked about, and there's times where special guest leaves just enough of a topic like in the Tiddly host or in the in the text-based website that you should go look at. It's like there's places you could genuinely expound upon all this research he's aggregated, and there's a lot of links, things like that. Again, there's an interactive element to it. That's always cool. That's
right, and I think that's the way the future of crime is gonna have to go if police want to leverage the open source knowledge that is out there and the experience of, 1 million people across the globe that could potentially, maybe they're housebound, maybe they're stay-at-home mom or whatever, but they can look through drone footage and potentially spot something, or they can, or they have some special skill or talent that they want to lend to as a expert, or their expertise, whatever, their input. I think that this fighting against social media and what everybody is already going to do anyway, as we saw with Brian Laundrie, it's not going to work. People are going to do this, so you might as well leverage it. And if you're underfunded and underskilled as a police department, why wouldn't you? I mean, that's just silly.
The issue is what it always comes down to, which is certification in the eyes of authority.
Sure.
To
but
handle and jurisdiction, which becomes a crazy one. So I predict, because of things like Don't Fuck with Cats on Netflix and things like this channel popping off with Brian Laundrie, or me covering Elizabeth Cook, and people specifically saying during the Elizabeth Cook coverage, this is going to be a don't fuck with cats from Netflix kind of thing. And it's like, it's gonna keep happening, and you either have to embrace it or you have to form a new type of digital vigilante law. Which is it never works that way. I mean, when have we seen prohibition work in our country, really? Oh yeah, no. Well, I mean, people would still do it. They'll just find a different place to do it, or just get in trouble for doing it.
And it'll be disruptive, likely, if they work against it.
Yeah, stacking up criminals when you're trying to bust them doesn't seem like a good plan, in my opinion.
They already don't have the time and resources and money. They say it all the time. So why not just use all of our powers for good across the world? Create systems where you can input and they can vet sources or vet these tips, of course. But you have to give them some way.
Arianthe showed up in the text chat.
Hey,
what
it's
up,
been a
Arianthe?
while.
It's been a minute, lady.
It's been a while.
It's been a minute.
Hi.
Man.
Oh my gosh, how are you doing?
Yeah, what up, Arianthe?
Look at the gang's back together almost.
Yeah,
We getting there.
we're getting there.
Starts with you guys, and then we're all
COVID's,
kind of all in line, I think.
COVID's gotten crazy. I'm so glad she's y'all. We
Debbie's
love you.
here, Michelle's here, Michelle and husband are here.
Mhm.
Erica, Christy, Arianthe,
Yeah. What a good day.
Allie.
What a good day.
Yeah.
That's I still haven't moved to any of the clippable content of plan.
I mean, it's always cool to just
I
chat.
don't think I want to.
Oh.
I could give a
do
fuck
that
about
later.
it. It's a Weird Al biopic. Joss Whedon. The Grammys are being postponed. What the fuck is Wordle?
What the fuck is Wordle?
What?
All right, I just found out this concept of Wordle literally an hour ago.
Oh, it's a trending topic.
It's-
This is
it's a
the
trending
new.
I don't know it either.
it's
These
it's
are
a
like fidget
computer-
spinners.
It's a computer game, but it's like a computer game in a browser that you can only play once a day.
Once a day.
Everybody gets the same word,
It's
and
a
you have
well,
like six
no.
chances.
Well, it's not yet. Well, you have to guess a word to fill.
oh,
like
I thought
a
it was the
5.
same word every day, though. Is that not what they said? I guess it.
No, there was a guy who gave advice who was like, if you want to, like, your first word in the guess should be this or that because it has the most commonly used vowels.
Yeah. Okay.
Which, again, it's a word puzzle game is what it is. It's kind of like Scrabble.
But like, you only get to play it once a day.
Once a day and it's on a browser.
Yeah, you get like 6
Yeah.
tries to guess this word.
It went from 90 players to 2.7 million players in like
Once a day.
three nights.
If you want to do something once a day, like get on ESO and get like daily rewards.
No, they
Go on
wanna play
Animal Crossing.
Wordle.
Why are you playing a fucking spelling game?
It
once a day?
sounds addictive, honestly.
Apparently it is.
Wordle sounds
I'm
addictive.
genuinely not knocking anybody who plays it. Just it doesn't seem like something I would play.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, well,
the
look,
daily thing doesn't really.
there's a lot of people who have just their lunch hour at their work from home job, and
Yeah.
if they're not,
Maybe like during their lunch
Yeah.
hour, they
hit the
they
Wordle.
log in real quick.
Yeah, they hit their time
Okay.
on Wordle and they
That's
go
fair.
back to their job.
Michelle. Okay, so first of all, Pokemon Go.
Oh, yeah.
This reminded me of something really fucking funny. So apparently,
Go.
you can in fact fire a police officer faster for playing Pokemon Go than you can for shooting a black person.
That is, that's
What if they're doing both at the same time?
Exactly.
Fuck.
Like they got to justify which
Double
one
whammy.
first.
Yeah.
Or like some of these crazy things that are happening, just other crazy things that are happening with cops right now. They're more likely to get fired for playing Pokemon Go than they are probably anything else. We just saw
insane.
recently 2 cops got fired on the spot because dash cam and their best cam footage found them discussing and playing Pokemon Go while on the job.
Which is ridiculous.
And they even cited saying that they were ignoring calls that were coming in from dispatch to go catch a Snorlax.
I was about to say, because I gotta get that Snorlax. And that bitch is hard
I'm
to
gonna
catch.
call in my Squirtle for them to come get over
Yeah.
here, which is what I thought this Wordle game was reminding me of.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's a trending new word game. It's like, I don't know, it's a Scrabble-esque puzzle game, but you don't have letters. I think you just guess words initially. We'll have to play it on stream sometime. I haven't logged
Yeah.
into it yet. I'll figure it out and we'll try it out. Now I'm trash at word games, so it's gonna be bad. I'm gonna be trying to spell words. It's definitely not that word. People are gonna be screaming
I'm
in the chat.
pretty good. Journalism major, and my mom was an English major, so I got corrected my whole life, which is always fun.
Yeah, not bad at writing myself, but horrible At word games, it's the pressure. I can't do it. I was also the kid in the spelling bee. I'd have to spell it I have to act like I'm writing on my hand to spell something.
Yeah.
So I'm not the best. So, you know what I'm talking about? I've seen a lot of kids do that. I feel like I stole that from
It's hard to do in your brain, for sure.
Yeah. I'm a very...
When that ponytail
You're more
comes
visual
through,
and auditory,
getting
I
robbed
think.
can fucking wait.
Straight up. I can't getting raw. Yeah, that's... when that Ponita comes through. Yo, I couldn't imagine a cop ignoring me to continue playing Pokemon Go.
Go get a Snorlax.
This just always perpetually wraps around to we gotta issue these stimulus checks, man. People don't give a fuck.
And I think
people are robbing trains.
I think if you make like crime more like a game like that, like then more people would think it's fun to catch a Squirtle, you know, but a criminal.
Oh God.
Pokemon Go Cop Edition.
That sounds
That's how Warren's
so
But that's like what we're doing, kind of. It's
so
like
scary.
Hunt a Killer. It's like that Hunt a Killer game, except real life.
Yeah.
So
I would be so mad if it turned into a fucking app where they're just like now it's not warrant roundup officers. You got to worry about your neighbors catching fucking meow meow beans on their social credit score. Like, no, I don't want to get
you
caught.
get 2 points for busting your
Yeah.
neighbors for smoking weed.
Yeah, sometimes people fuck up on probation and they'll turn themselves in on Amnesty Day. On Amnesty Day.
Squirtle has left the chat.
I love that name, Squirtle. My neighbors told me about that game, and then I would hunt Squirtle and think. But I would always try to go for the Squirtle, even though it doesn't count for much. Just because I loved its name, it's so cute. And they're also the neighbors. The other video game I did love to play, and I played with my niece and nephews, or every time they come in town, we play it. Is Just Dance. That is a blast. We have to try to do the choreography of the guys, and it's so hard because they miss everything, and so it's like, is this actually even recording what I'm doing? Who knows? But it's fun.
Yeah. I like things like I like party games. That's what drew me to my friend I have a friend who always buys Nintendo products as they come out, it seems like. So like the Wii U and the Switch. Like just the ultimate in having fun with a group of people.
Yeah, or like Mario Kart. I loved that because that was just fun.
Mario Kart, Mario Party, stuff like that's really fun. If we had a capture card, I'd say let's do a lot of that because I love that. But right now I'm still digging Destiny. Dude, that's where it's been at with video games for me. I really
Speaking
can't.
of nerd alert, this is my Colorado Bartenders Guild official sweatshirt. I just realized I have
That's
one.
cool as hell.
Hell yeah.
Bartenders Guild.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
I used to be on the board of that. So
Oh, that's dope.
that's booze nerd alert.
Booze nerd alert. Man, well, I said we wind it down. I gotta make dinner.
Oh yeah. We have to eat before Destiny.
We have to eat. Gotta clean up. We got special guests.
So good to see you guys.
We got special guests coming over tomorrow, so I think I'm gonna wipe things down.
And the chat.
It was good to see
Erica
you.
and
See you,
Christy,
Ellie.
everybody.
Oh,
Yeah, it
so
was
good
fun.
to see everybody today.
Also, I have Animal Crossing 2. Just saying.
Get
Ariane
together.
and Erica.
Yeah, get together.
Scared to try it.
Where's my
I'll
gamer
get
girls
addicted.
at? I need people on my stream that will play with me.
Hey, if anybody has, Destiny's free to play and on PC. If anybody wants to play Destiny with us,
Oh yeah, it is
we've got
free.
it. We'll help you.
Yeah.
I don't want to get addicted to anything else. I have enough vices in my world
It's
already.
word. Yeah, don't want to get hooked. But Destiny's fun. To everybody tune into Queen Lux on YouTube later. We're gonna jam. We're gonna have a
All right,
good
cool.
time with it. Take it easy, Allie.
Yeah, good to see you guys.
Good to
Take
see
care.
ya.
Make sure to like and subscribe, y'all.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, guys. Everybody have a good day. Everybody have a good,
Good evening.
day.
Night.
Evening.
Good night, Debbie.
Have a good period of time between now and the next time we see each other.
Yeah.
Which will either be 9 p.m. our time on Queen Lux on YouTube, or the next time I stream, which if be sure to hit subscribe, but also hit that bell and hit the notifications so you know when we go live and you can come be a part of the conversation and have some fun. We can all hang out. Anyway, I love you guys.
Struggle as artists isn't about appeasing the crowd. Rather, it's about tending to the broken parts inside of ourselves. We create things as a reflection of this struggle, to study our perception of self. Ben Wave isn't necessarily a thing you achieve. Rather, it is a state of mind which you constantly strive toward. This all comes from an understanding that ideas aren't static, but fluid, like water. Be like water.